Now let's see how we can apply the idea of transposing keys to using a capo and simplifying songs using the capo. As usual, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, let's jump right in. So by now, you should have used a capo a couple of times already to play different songs. But in case you haven't used one before, here's what a few different kinds of capos will look like. So they all vary in price and material. So this is one kind. This is another kind that you can get. And I got one more that looks like this. So they vary in price because of how sturdy they are and how well they fit the fretboard. So this one specifically, it kind of follows the curvature of your fretboard a little bit better than the other two, which is why it's the most expensive as well. So the capos that fit the curvature of your fretboard better, they tend to help you maintain the tuning of your guitar a lot more. You'll find that a lot of times when you put on a capo, it just sounds like the guitar goes out of tune, because the capo doesn't follow the curvature, also known as the fretboard radius. So why do you need a capo? Well, the most obvious reason is to bring the keys of songs higher so that it can be easier to sing the song. So let me give you an example. I found a love for me. And let's say this is too low. In this case, it's not, but let's say it is too low for my range. I can just use a capo, place it on, let's say, the first fret because it's just a little bit low, and then do the same chord progression, same chords, and it'll just be a little bit more comfortable to sing for my range. So, I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. You know, you get the idea. The second reason that we want to use a capo is because some songs are just a lot easier to play with the capo. So let's say, for example, let's try this. This is incredibly difficult. I have to stretch quite a bit. And then you have this one over here. And then one more stretch here. You know, I feel like some of the songs are just impossible to play without the capo as well. So if I put the capo on the second fret, and then use slightly different chords, it's a lot easier to play. See what I mean? And for those of you wondering how to put the capo on your guitar, it really depends on what kind of capo you have. For one of these, you just one of these kinds, you just clip it on just like that. Put it, near the fret wire, but not too near, so that it gets in the way of your fingers. So I like to think of where the middle is and then shift it up just a little bit. For those with this kind of capos, it kind of just opens up by squeezing this part here. And then you place it on the fretboard, again, near the fret wire, squeeze it, and it's there.